So our target price, published target price, which is going to change, is roughly $2,000. The stock is a little below $200. So we're talking about a 10x in our base case, and that's not even our bull case.
Let's break it down. Investing in the stock market is all about making calculated moves. We have a starting position here, not too big, just enough to get things going. So hold on to your horses. This isn't a time for yo-yo investing. Rather, it's about calculated risks and astute strategy. Let's focus on what happens when a stock, like our friend Tesla, tumbles and then bounces back. Guess what? Tesla hit several significant support levels while falling. Sure, they lowered their earnings and revenue projections, but that's old news. The pessimistic train has already left the station. Now, let's talk about the long term. 2026, folks, is where the real potential lies, and despite the doubters, the future appears bright as AI technology advances. Elon Musk is positioning Tesla to take the lead, and the company is betting heavily on Tesla stock. It's not a matter of if, but when, and I assure you that the time is near. However, not everyone is on the same page, with some people taking the dip and others voicing worries. For instance, Cathie Wood is grabbing Tesla shares like there's no tomorrow. Why? Well, to begin with, Elon Musk has a very innovative vision for the future, one that includes robot taxis and self-driving cars. Tesla's aspirations are limitless, and let's not overlook the Cybertruck, a revolutionary leap in automotive design that has captivated the minds of millions of people, whose angular, futuristic appearance may at first seem like something out of a science fiction film, but which, in fact, represents a significant advancement in both form and function. Tesla's foray into electric trucks, the Cybertruck, with its armor.
The revolution's here. And I think if you listen to the Microsoft transcript, the Messi of AI Palantir, monetization's happening. And we see it from our checks every day across cloud, across software. I think now it's really going to chips to software. This is just get the popcorn ready. In our opinion, it continues to be that started in the fall. This new tech bull market's here. I think to Salesforce.com, to Adobe, of course, what's happening in Redmond in terms of Microsoft. And then you look at the Messi of AI Palantir, I think probably the best pure play AI name out there. MongoDB, Snowflake, that's just some examples. And then you look at the cybersecurity piece, names like Varonis, Tenable, Palo Alto, which I continue to view as a table pounder. And we continue to love the godfather of AI, Jensen NVIDIA. But this market, and it goes back to like, you could, with a magnifying glass, focus on a 60 Minutes transcript. Instead, I'm going to focus on tech earnings season, what we're seeing here. I'm not someone that's going to become hyper-focused on when the Fed's cutting in March or Fed's cutting this year. The soft landing's here, and the bear narrative that they've continued to use over the last decade, every time they come out of hibernation mode, focus on valuation, their spreadsheets. Instead, someone like ourselves, like spend so much time on the road, we see the use cases. This is the biggest tech transformation since the internet, 1995. So my view is that you'll have dips, ebbs and flows, black swan events, whatever it may be. But I think we look out next 12, 18, 24 months.
Margins because these platforms are test-as models or software to service models. We have many such stories in our portfolio and can now envision this exponential growth in the near future. While Cathie Wood and her colleagues at RK Invest are praising businesses that they believe will soar to great heights and perhaps become household names in the process, there are obstacles to overcome before we arrive at the promised land. Let's start with Tesla. While the company may be experiencing a downturn at the moment, don't write it off just yet. When those autonomous taxi networks take off, we're talking about a whole new level of growth and profitability. With Tesla leading the way in electric vehicles and robot taxis, the future appears bright. However, regulatory approval for autonomous driving systems continues to be a significant obstacle, with governments all over the world grappling with issues related to liability, safety regulations, and public acceptance. In the past, Tesla's autopilot technology has come under investigation and criticism, with some detractors raising concerns about its dependability and effectiveness. Unexpected news: Cathie Wood, The CEO of ARK Invest recently caused a stir in the investment community when she revealed her most shocking prediction for Tesla. She said that the company could reach a staggering $2,000 in target price by 2027, which could result in a tenfold increase in just 5 years. Hold on to your seats, folks, as this prediction has the potential to drastically alter the market landscape. Now that we've heard Cathie Wood's analysis, let's examine her predictions. First, show your support by like. Software evolution from cloud services. Artificial intelligence is permeating every part of our digital world. Companies like Microsoft, Salesforce, and Adobe are leading the charge, while cybersecurity firms like Varonis and Palo Alto are also riding the AI wave. But what does all this mean for the economy? Should we be worried, or can AI solve all our problems? According to Dan Ives, the tech transformation we're witnessing is akin to the internet revolution of 1995. I mean, they got the revolutions here. And I think if you listen to the Microsoft transcript, the messy of AI paler monetization is happening, and we see it from our checks every day across cloud, across software. I think now it's really going to chips the software. This is just get the popcorn ready, in our opinion. It continues to be to that start in the fall. This new tech full market's here. I think to Salesforce.com, to add Dobby, of course, what's happening in Redmond in terms of Microsoft. And then you look at the messy of AI paler. I think probably the best pure play AI name out there, MongoDB, Snow, that's just some examples. And then you look at the cybersecurity piece, names like Varonis, Tenable, Palo Alto, which I continue to view as a table pounder. And we continue to love the godfather of AI, Jensen, NVIDIA. But this market, and it goes back to like you could with a magnifying glass focus on a 60 minutes trends. Instead, I'm going to focus on tech earnings seas. And what we're seeing here, I'm not someone that's going to become hyper-focused on when the Fed's cutting in March or May. Fed's cutting this year, the soft landings here, and the bear narrative that they've continued to use over the last decade. Every time they come out of hibernation mode, focus on valuation, their spreadsheets. Instead, someone like ourselves spends so much time on the road. We see the use cases, since this is the largest pack transformation since the internet's launch in 1995. My opinion is that there will be dips, e-peeps, and flu-like black swan events, whatever they may be. However, I believe that, looking ahead 12 to 18, 24 months, the tech bull cycle will continue. Sure, there may be roadblocks, but the general trajectory is obvious. Technology is here to stay and will shape our future. Therefore, let's returning to Tesla. Some investors are panicking as a result of the company's recent stock price decline, but astute investors view this as an opportunity rather than a setback. Although Tesla can be a crazy trip, it's a ride worth taking for those who recognize its revolutionary potential. As the internet analyses, keep this in mind before making any snap decisions. Elon Musk's most recent tweets: in the world of investing, volatility frequently offers the best opportunity. Therefore, astute investors are quietly snatching up Tesla's shares at deep discounts. Remember back in 2018 when Cathie Wood made the audacious forecast that Tesla will reach $4,000. Fast forward to the present day, and her crystal ball is added once more, but this time the focus is on Tesla's remarkable recovery. Although there have been indications of doubt among investors, Wood's confidence couldn't have arrived at a better moment. The two potentially game-changing wagers in her most recent prediction: robotic taxis and autonomous driving. The idea of self-driving Teslas picking up passengers day and night without a human driver seems like something out of a science fiction movie. But Wood isn't just daydreaming. She believes that Tesla will lead this $9 trillion market by 2030 thanks to its cutting-edge technology and abundance of data. When it comes to Tesla's impressive growth, it's not just about watching from the sidelines for those who are bullish on the company and looking for the next stock market gem. Aside from Cathie and Dan, you know who else shares in Tesla optimism? Tesla is poised to dominate the robo-taxi scene. And let's not forget about its full self-driving beta program, which already boasts thousands of testers, giving Tesla a head start over the competition. Your go-to source for all things Tesla, including Elon Musk's innovation updates and stock price targets, is Seeking Alpha. One of the greatest places to find pro-Tesla news online is Seeking Alpha. Ignore the negative talk about the company in the media and focus on the facts. Make sure to click the description's link to receive a special discount.